clever goes and made four-leaf clovers grow. So yo would have been all over your soul just to get to this that I saw with the soul in his toes. This was luck, purely luck. Anybody can see the gate would rust. Maybe what's up with hands on arms until I'm gone from the bank with what I want, and then y'all could have banked on this song. That's how I've honed it, made the laser so small. The target was off in the breeze and moving constantly. That's the way that I want it. Even though I could have been in a state, relaxed and feel confident. You could have called your shot. I could have called all y'all anything that I want, but that would have been wrong. You need to learn your names one by one. Wakes get the boats pissed, and then y'all get notes of passages and this shit that I hold it from the throat, head at the back of my mouth, kid. Yes. Mimic sick that I wish that I did, then I'm in it in a sick of a minute that passed. Y'all was ghosts that would have loved to live in my flesh, but that's where demons at. There's only vacancy, foe. Then I switch with this flow, like this would have gone in minty fists, I bet with the soul. This is more a handshake to yo, with my head involved, like my hands were tied up, like I'm in a straight jacket, and then I just nod. Nod off in the breeze, and not reluctantly, but more willingly. And with the would have been gone, because I wish that the would just fall when I'm having some fun, like it's a life of the party stuff. Not said condensationally. Almost said that right. I love the direction I tried. It's the difficulty, dog, that's involved with this, because there's a lot of oohs and ahs that I just had to holler over now, because I could see how you felt type stuff. Listening to this, and this was just break and pause in what exists. Nothing at all. If not for y'all, if not for this way that I fall, with the waves were involved, because it's the way the water would have been. It's my element now. I just need one more, and then I can go and save Captain Planet on a show that you saw, and then I saw like that had home and feather on, like bird in flight was me with rhyme, because then I could have said something that I thought was out of this world, or over the fence, or the heads, like a cartoon made in a movie. That's awesome as hell. Awesome like you'll never saw. Never wondering anymore about sword and stone. I got it all. Y'all can relax in the background. Y'all hecklers can go fuck yourself, or jump off a cliff that's tall. A suggestion would have been like an accident, like pull a cup of rubble. They would have been able to find out. It makes a big difference if you just hop off that shit. Somebody could be watching that shit, and then they'll discredit your name and shit. Wouldn't have been in the script if I would have wrote and put in the print. That's how good of a fucking person I am. Y'all wish for 1%, I'll give you 1.5. Without you asking, dog, without a fucking bunch of asterisks next to song, just feel it for what it's worth. You don't feel a song much, do y'all? You listen to it. It's why you need her. Is that what they call us, that stress that breathe dead to the where they would have been in the past tense type shit? Because we're past that shit, because we have a bunch of kids. We know what to do with it. When the cedar blocks was stark, and then y'all would have got the octopus love, which was a hog that would suffocate your lungs. Then he'd take the oxygen back, because you know that oxygen was meant for him. And then I want to put momentum on this and have it get big, but you can't, because it's not something planned. It fucking happens if it won't, inside of my head. I have no control or authority over what happens in my dome. It's kinda like what boom, where the arms would have been on the lift. Like, that's a longitude, dog. Those are the Longinus crabs in the depths. I mentioned crabs, so I would have had to say lobsters instead, and that would have made more sense. A couple of sandbags for heads is what I RX at the bottom of this that I wrote and read to make sure it was correct. Boom! Get the red paint, cause it was the best. Rada has a lot of sauce right now, and I have a lot of soul in that song that I would have said out loud. A lot more in the shit that I did because I still felt so vulnerable. Still felt like a bunch of them audio folks they about the bow with the magnet that pulled from the garbage and rubble that was. Boom! So what the fuck is up? Boom! All of that shit. It's holiday sauce on holiday, dog. So listen to some more that I holler from walls and ricochet to where it was. Would I just say that what was neat when I'm doing some neat once again with what I said? Sit on the picnic and stress. Some chicken that's cold. You don't want to order. No, sir. Clocks do what I want. The clocks get pulled from what would glow. A poem was told, never mentioned that again. Would have lived within his flesh and maybe passed to the next through body language. He didn't even know that he said, boom! Fuck it. Watch twist once again. Are we in some shit? Why yes, it's TWA out of his head. Finally in my element, bitch. Feeling this shit. I'm more stuffed than a pillow with dome. There's feathers that's dropped from what would flop above your dome. And I watch because y'all don't take enough appreciation in these when they pass. So I'm giving you your piss back in your pants like you just pissed off shits and need to get them switched. When the swashbuckling shit would have hopped with this would have rocked on the ship that you on. Then I'm on to the next, but the next was this that I already said. Complicating shit sounds the best, cause I'm confused as well. Confucius says a bunch of bullshit and then people nod their heads type shit. Then I make a hit when I spit because I make a fucking hiss when I spit. It's a snake in the grass. The snake was your friend. And don't worry, the symbolism don't connect. All for the one that I would have dropped on the bar. Isn't that the way that it went? I'm glad that it did. Cause the elephant was on the walk. Boom! Fucking right.